You need to see this technique. We have an extremely deep part, almost over the corner of her left eye. If you've got a part on the opposite side, just switch it. So we're gonna be messing around from about this corner, you can see that right through here, and this goes to about the recession on her right side. This side, since it's the shallow side, we're gonna be doing this a little bit further back, probably to about right through here, which is gonna seem basically right over the top of the ear. This angle is gonna go straight down, and then this angle, like on my previous video, was about right through here, but what we wanna do now is we wanna make it go a lot more extreme, almost horizontally towards you, but not quite. I want this to hit about eye level. This is a very thin veil around the hairline, a lot thinner than my previous video, because we're gonna be working in finer sections. Now what we wanna do, take this thin amount through that front. I'm gonna be using clips this time. Looking at this section, I'm gonna take a little bit of my guide. I'm gonna add a little bit more hair, which will be the second portion of that top piece on her right side. Okay, so the thing that I really want you guys to pay attention to, okay, this is where it's gonna differ in my previous video. So as we really start to bring these out, as I get into the hair, which is right over her right eye, I really am pushing this out to extend this out a lot, because I want a lot more of this length to help even out the balance, since we're pushing hair a lot further through here. We want those lines to balance up on this specific area right over through here. Hopefully that makes sense. So we're gonna take another thin portion, and you can see where my guide is. We're going to follow this along the hairline, and you can see how it's going to be slightly rounded because I'm following that hairline. Okay, now as I start to add this hair over through here, you can see how I'm really extending this over. Down, I'm just following this line, and now you can really start to see how this is opening up around through here, and you can see how that line is. Again, this is gonna open up around the face. This is gonna open up around the face really nicely. So right through here is going to be a very important part to consider, because again, we're getting to this point to where a lot of this hair that's up through this top area doesn't live forward. So it's going to start to pivot around through here. So as this hair is living this direction, this hair is gonna start to live back through here. So you can't keep going all the way back, or else it's going to just look off. So I'm gonna take another portion over here. It's about right over the top of the ear. And that's kind of how far you want to go back. Going back any further, then you're just going to be forcing something that doesn't want to live in that frontal area. Same thing right up here through this top portion. Now, instead of doing a rounded section, I'm just gonna come in here and take that corner right off. I'm not gonna keep it heading down through here. Where am I going to be most likely cutting this? Not in the front. It's going to live down through this area. So I'm gonna be shaping this up right through there. So now when I go to brush this, I don't necessarily want to brush this forward. I want to brush this down like so. And I'll start to kind of shape it up through this bottom portion. I always like to comb it to where it's going to want to live. So if you think about it, like this hair is not going to be brushed down, and I'm referring to this little corner right through here. This hair is going to be brushed over this way. And so you'll notice kind of comes over this way, and then once it comes over this way, then I can grab a little bit of that hair So now that that wet shape is in there, I'm going to dry it, but I'm gonna do a very directional blow dry, just so you can see how extreme the part is. I'm gonna be using a comb and a blow dryer to really kind of show off that part. What I really want you guys to pay attention to is that this is an extreme part. This is right almost over the corner of her left eye. And that's very, very extreme for a lot of people. This goes straight down, and then this goes angled out like that. Because again, this hair has to travel a lot further, being that it's on such an extreme part. My previous video, the angle was about 45 degree, and this is almost a horizontal. You just have to go further on that one side. Your hair is your most important accessory. Keep it sexy. We'll see you then.